since you're so close with JanSport, what do you think that we didn't get to see of her on the show? And we all saw the struggle of her trying to get the judges' attention. What's something that they can't always fit everything into the show? What's something about Jan that we might not have gotten to see on the show?
Bitch, while she gave us everything and then some, she threw the whole kitchen sink on this show. And I live, but it's just, I think one of the things is like, she's just very genuinely sweet. So like, you get to see, we saw moments of her interacting with the girls, but she's actually really funny. She has like a lot of puns, and she's like really kind of aware of what's happening in like popular culture. So we don't get to see a lot of her commentary, which is like really fun and smart. And like, we missed out on a lot of the connections that she has with the girls, because she's actually very, very sweet. And just, I mean, you get that from seeing her, but like, you don't really get to see like that kind of interaction with the other queens. That she's very loved in New York City, as she is on the show, but like, you miss like the little moments of her personality on the show, because you just see her going like balls to the wall, or you don't see her at all. So
right. Now, it seemed like a lot of the girls had Jan impressions. Do you have one, since you spent so much time with her?
Yes, bitch. What I get from her is she's like, oh my God, like, I'm just something like this. And like, she was like, oh my God, I love drag. I'm just feeling my fantasy girl. But out of it, like, she literally is like miles a minute. Girl, and it's, yeah, her on the mic sometimes I'd be like, oh, bitch, someone turn that shit off, girl. She's going wild. She's fun. I love her.
Now, on the other end of the spectrum, you're a New York girl, so you probably know Miss Sherry Pie. What did you think of that situation?
The Sherry girl, gag the house down. I don't talk about it too much, because I feel like, Sherry Pie was a friend of mine, someone that, I got to know well, and we all worked together, and we became friends, and was a part of our circle. So it was something that caught us all by surprise. Caught me by surprise. It was something that I had no idea what was going on. And it's just devastating. You think you invest in a person, and you invest that kind of time and care and love for someone, and then something so tragic like this happens, and it just kind of knocks you off your feet. You don't know how to respond. I think, I've always side with the victims. You know what I mean? Like that, the first and foremost is people who were unfortunately taken advantage of. And it sucks. It's really, really shitty. So I think, obviously we know what she did, and we know what's happening. And so like, it's just kind of like, she's paying the price for what she did, and hopefully will pay more, because these poor people that she took advantage of. So yeah, it's weird to be on that spectrum of actually knowing her, and then getting to experience her in another light, and then finding this out. So I think that's been difficult to reconcile.
Now, did you pick up the phone and say, bitch, what the fuck is up, when you heard about all this?
I did not, and I haven't. I will be the first to say, like, I haven't known how to react to her and how to do that. Like, unfortunately, I kind of like abandoned her. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I didn't reach out to her. I didn't check in on her. I was really worried about her. And like, I think the way I dealt with it with our other friends is we just kind of all checked in with each other, and it's like, what's happening? Has anyone checked in on her? We had heard through the grapevine there was a couple of people that had kind of gone to her side and just kind of like just checking in on her, because obviously there's something else going on there that's very, very it's a whole nother level. So I didn't check in on her. I didn't know how to deal with it. So